Welcome everyone to this channel about SimCity BuildIt. Another bug, only this one is not very graceful, but I'll try to show the funny side of it anyway. It's a train bug that makes you lose a lot of SimCash, so all those to whom it happens, don't see the joke anywhere. Let me tell you about it. My name is Atlantis. I belong to the Atlas Club. This is the second video of problems with the trains. Thanks to G3's Town for all the information on this bug, which has happened to many in my club. And by the way, the tips at the end are also from G3's Town. As I said, at the beginning it is not very funny, but if you put yourselves in the shoes of the programmer who screwed up, maybe you can see it. You see, there is a very serious problem that when you move a station from the capital to a region or a zone of the design challenge, the slots, which are those boxes that you expand with SimCash and that allow you to have passengers waiting, restarts. And when I say that it restarts, I mean that the slots that had been expanded when you place the station again, those slots are lost and remain as when you put the station for the first time with only one slot, so the SimCash invested in expanding them vanish. The problem seems to be due to the fact that, with the station being stored to move it to another area, it makes sense that passengers would be lost for that reason. But the same thing is happening to the station, when it shouldn't be. It is a serious programming problem or lack of foresight that makes you lose a lot of SimCash invested, and that surely the person responsible for that code is fixing it in a hurry, knowing that the boss already knows where to start when it comes to dismissals. Maybe the boss tells him like the joke, the worker who says to his boss, "Sir, I can't work with this salary." And the president of the company tells him, "Don't worry, I will lower it so that you will be completely happy doing your job." Bad jokes aside, the truth is that the claims should not be few because there are many affected. And from this channel, and with the help of G3's Town, I'm going to give you 3 tips. But first, remember to give a like if you like the content, and hit subscribe and the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Remember also our Discord group with all the rooms with relevant information. And if you want to be a real master, don't forget to be an exclusive member of the YouTube channel. The 3 tips are: 1. In the design challenges, try to work based on trains and rails and not stations. That is to say, don't put the stations for the sake of being pretty, because if you don't keep in mind this bug, you could lose the slots of the most important stations. The stations themselves are not operative in design challenges, only at visual level, because the trains do not stop leaving without stopping, no matter which station you have. 2. When you put the station with more capacity, be clear where you are going to put it, so you don't have to put it in the storage to move it. For the moment, if you follow the trick 112.1, the normal thing is that you put it in the capital, but well, that already depends a little on the preferences, the structure of your city, the case that you make to the tricks of the channel, etc. 3. As it is easy not to remember this bug, you could be tempted to put an important station in a design challenge, so you can choose to have at least one station set and the other ready to use it in a design challenge or elsewhere. This is the way to make as few mistakes as possible. Obviously, it is better to have a station with enough slots to fill all the trains you have at once, so initially, it is better to have the best one at the maximum, and in the capital. Remember that you can move it within your region or within your capital. It is when you store it that the problem occurs. Well, having said all this, I will try, actually all of us in Atlas and me, will try to be attentive to know when they solve it, to put this video with the resolved label, and we can all enjoy the game and the trains as they deserve. See you at SCBI. Greetings to all.